My name is Zach Meyers. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I teach at Ballou High School, and I'm a first-year fellow. And the experience here has been tremendous with faculty and the support from other teachers. It's also been really overwhelming to process all the information and to crank out a lesson that you're proud of, but yet maintains the rigor that Yale and the National Initiative holds true. So I'm going to take back with me a lot of new content, which will trickle down and hopefully enrich the education experience I can provide at the high school level. But it's definitely gave me opportunity to broaden my horizons at the different disciplines, because one of the cool things was listening to the different faculty speak about their subject area, and that was really cool. So I didn't get a chance to go into every seminar, but having a kind of a broad overview of what they were talking about was really interesting to hear. And then also speaking to other fellows about what they were doing in their different seminars was really interesting too. So most professional development experiences that I've had have been very pedagogy intensive and promoted a kind of way of promoting engagement or thinking. And this more concentrates more so on the content and how to integrate the content in a creative way, especially when you have resources up here at Yale and teachers to collaborate with. So it kind of blends the two with more of a content-heavy focus, but you get the pedagogy from talking with other teachers in different districts that are going through similar experiences that you are going through. So you get ideas of how to better integrate your content into those settings. You know, oftentimes as a teacher, you're kind of in juggling mode and trying to go from management to admin and then also deliver content. And this kind of gives you a setting to really process the content. And then hopefully when I go back in the fall, what's going to happen is it will be not so much of a main focus. I can concentrate in the management, how I deliver the content, because I have so much of a base to pull from now that I've been here. So when I do my energy unit in October, I'm hoping to really get focused on logistics and how to navigate groups versus how to actually teach them the content, because I already know that piece. So it kind of eliminates a step in your whole teaching kind of cycle, because you already have one piece of the puzzle. So you can focus on how do you better integrate that by processing the content already. I'm going to be taking back the excitement of teaching, because I've always been one of those people that love to learn, and having access to all this information and having enriched conversations with the seminar leaders and with the fellows, it's actually kind of gotten me reignited my passion for teaching and also just learning in general. And so I'm taking a broad kind of enthusiasm with me back to DC to kind of reinvigorate that passion for learning and hopefully get the kids excited with these hands-on projects and kind of project-based units that we've developed. I think a local institute in DC would be really exciting. I think it's a little far off, but I think it'd be really exciting. DC has a lot of universities, has a lot of museums, and there's a lot of resources to tap into. And using this model of content enrichment into the teachers' units would really trickle down to the students, and they'd learn probably more effectively, especially if the teachers were excited about what they were teaching. But we had a faculty member up here from Trinity, I think, who was really excited about it. So when I go back, I'm going to be corresponding with her to kind of figure out what the future holds and exploring those partnerships and just seeing what kind of schedule and prospects we have with partnering with with them, and then talking to the district. The district right now is going through kind of a turnover, as you will, and so it probably will take a little time to get some traction. But I think if we keep promoting the model and showing how excited our students are within the units that we've created here, they probably jump on board really quickly.